What's poppin'?
What's up?
What's going on? Hey, what's poppin'? Guys, it's live. We're live. It's happening. I'm so excited.
We are live. Yes, me too.
I know everyone already knows who you are, but I'm like, she's a singer. She's an actress. I watched your videos. The dancing is insane. Is there anything
Thank
you can do?
you.
Serayah's in the building. So much to talk about. I'm trying to let everybody come in, give people a second.
Hi, everybody.
Everybody's so excited. People have been leaving comments. They can't wait. They have questions. We're going to answer all their questions and so much more. How are you doing? How are you holding up?
I'm doing good, just quarantining, following the rules.
Yeah.
I just been, chilling, dropping music and music videos.
I know. I saw your quarantine music video. I can't wait to talk about that a bit more. I got my gloves ready.
Yes.
So are you quarantining? You got a quarantine squad? Like you got a squad of people you're quarantining with?
I do, thank God. I mean, I really feel for people that are alone during this time, but I do have family here. So it's made it a way better than I thought.
Yeah. Are you one of those people who are usually like out? Because you live in LA, so every night in LA there's something different to do. So if you're one of those people who are used to being out here in these streets, then it could be difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I am a busybody. I mean, that's what my family calls me, busybody. Even if I'm not like clubbing or things like that, I don't go to the club a lot, but I do find things to do. I'll meet, my friend Seven lives in the Valley too. I live in the Valley, so we'll meet up and like go get, lunch or whatever. Like I just miss being in public, like going to the mall and things like that.
Well, I was going to ask you, what is the first thing that you look forward to doing after the quarantine is over?
Definitely going in public. Like just I'm a big, like, I love food. I like to try different, restaurants. Getting my nails done will be amazing. And just being able to like go to the beach, things like that, because it's starting to warm up here. So I'll be really excited to be able to do free stuff like that. Yeah.
Well, you look good. Your hair is popping. Look like you're
Thank you.
popping. So
Thank you.
Whatever you're doing looks like you know how to take care of yourself.
The natural vibes.
Is that what that is? That's the natural vibes?
Yes, my hairstylist is not here, and obviously I can't get my hair done, so I'm rocking the natural vibes.
Well, I think you're looking good. Everybody's coming. We see all the heart eyes below. Everybody's saying you popping.
Thank you.
Well, I'm excited to talk about so many things because I know Tuesday is the end of, your time on Empire, which has been such a long journey for you. How are you feeling about, this chapter of your life finally being over?
Yeah, it's really weird. It's bittersweet. I'm going to miss, obviously the character, the show, the cast, the crew, just Chicago. I'm gonna miss Chicago. We filmed in Chicago, if anyone doesn't know. But the sweet part is I'm just super excited for what's to come. I can't wait to be able to put more time into my music now and to be able to maybe go on tour whenever that can happen now that this quarantine is going on. And to be involved with different projects and films and things like that. So I'm really excited.
Well, you've been doing a good job. I mean, I was looking on YouTube at all the different videos. I mean, the So Good video, like.
Thank you so much. I know. And that's, that's something that being an independent artist, it's really hard to play the game. I just want to say this, but being an independent artist is really hard to play the game with artists that are signed or artists that are with distro companies because they, you have to pay just for certain placements and advertisements and things like that. But I pour everything into these videos, like you were saying. And thank you so much for bringing that up because So Good is one of those videos that, like, I worked so hard on that performance.
I mean, if you haven't seen it, I mean, I know everyone here has seen it, but for anyone who has not seen the So Good video, it is a necessity. It is like at the top of the list. And just every single, when you were standing in the chair, and then you got on the, like, I was like, oh, it ain't over. It was never over. It kept on escalating and got bigger and bigger and bigger. But I mean, that's just one of the videos that you, over the last year, I mean, you've released so many different things. So you've done a great job at, being an independent artist and like feeding your fans and I think setting yourself up for a lot of success once the show's over to just continue to do what you love. Are there any plans on signing to a major label, or is that in the conversations, or what are your thoughts on that going forward?
You know, right now I'm not in a rush to sign any more contracts. I was under a contract for a long time.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's something that I would love when the time is right. But right now I'm working on just making sure that I control my narrative, and I control what's going, you know, how people, what I want to give to my fans. And that's really important to me right now. And I
Yeah.
think in the future, when I get to, you know, a certain place, I might want to, if those conversations start happening, I would love to do that. But right now, I feel like I'm chilling. I'm in the independent road, and I like the grind, and I love seeing my fans. I just love making my own decisions. So if I could have a situation where it could be a partnership rather than me signing, I would love to do that.
Right. Well, I'm sure whichever way you choose, it's going to be super successful. And we have the new single "Never Be the Same," which just came out not too long
Yeah.
ago. And I know with that particular song, you're looking to kind of get outside of how people have seen you in the past. How do you feel that that song does that for you?
For me, it's one of those turn up records where you just want to, you know, talk mess on the record. I don't know if you can cuss on here, so I'm like, talk mess on the record, and
Go ham.
right, and you know what I mean. I wanted to kind of reflect that with the video, but we're in quarantine, so we just made it fun. But the song is definitely just trying to break free of, you know, whatever boyfriend or girlfriend wants you to be, whatever boss or whatever situation you're in that they want you to be, and you're just like, I'm never gonna be the same. Like, I'm finally doing me.
No, I was asking, I was like, now that you've been quarantined and you know what I'm saying, you with your boo, how is it? Because you either know you're going to go the long road, or
It's
you feel like,
been solid. It's been solid.
what's up, man? You like, you wouldn't tell the truth if it you're like, I'll let you know after.
Oh my God. Right. Wait, so one more time. What is it?
What, I mean, how is it quarantine? Because, you know, like, you get to know someone real, like, I mean, I don't know if you guys already live together, but like, you really get to know someone when you're with them or you're quarantined with someone. So, you know, how is the relationship holding up under being quarantined?
It's horrible. I hate them. No, it's great. It's fine. I mean, I was saying this a little while ago. I'm like, some days everybody is down here in the kitchen and we're all like, we want to party and drink wine and whatever. And then some days everybody just want to chill in their own area. And me, I'm setting up my website right now. And so I've been doing that, and he'll be, you know, reading scripts or doing what he has to do. So we just try to stay busy instead of in each other's faces. So.
I keep telling people, I feel like coming out of this quarantine, I just want to be more inspired. I want to be rested.
Absolutely.
I want to come up with a business plan, like whatever I've been thinking I wanted to work on. If I've been wanting to write something, I want to write it down. Because I think that, like, we're all freaking out because obviously, you know, it's a crazy thing that's happening right now. But like, if you can use the time to be as productive as possible and to get some shit done, please, to anybody who's listening, I'm sure,
Please,
is there anything you can?
Please. I mean, I'm coming up with so many ideas, like you were saying, and catching up on reading books that I didn't have time to read, and like I said, I'm finally, I just put my merch up on my website and I'm figuring this whole thing out. I'm able to sit down, and it's very meticulous and figure that out, and then, like, there's days where I'm like, you know what? Before this, I worked every single day, countless hours, you know, or I'm traveling on a plane or something. I want to sleep today.
Yeah.
And quarantine has helped you, like you said, catch up on rest. So it's been crazy, but it's also great if you like to be productive during this time.
Right. That's why I just try to stay. I'm like, let me make sure, like, let's clean out the place that I never wanted to clean out. Let's donate the clothes. I mean, I feel like there's so many things on our to-do list. And again, because you have no FOMO during quarantine because everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is at home. So you're not missing out on anything. It's all
It's all right here on live.
It's all right here, and everybody's doing live. So we do have a few questions. Let's see if we have one. It says, did you get a chance to write on Empire?
Music. I actually did. So this season, the first half of the season, I got a chance to submit a record that was called Choreo, and it was featured. It was a scene where I was singing in the studio, and then they were like, I think somebody came in, Andre or someone was like, we got to change the sound up and da 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 da. So that song called Choreo, if you look on Apple Music, I'm sure it's on there. That I wrote that song.
We'll check out Choreo. But when that Look at My Body one came out, though, I'll tell you what. With the Look at My Body, though.
I know. I need another one of those. I definitely need another one of those. A bop. Play it in the clubs and in gay clubs. Like, my friends will send me videos like, girl, it's on again. Like, it's and it gets you that vibe. I mean, I love it myself. It's a total pick-me-up song. It just gets you ready for the day. People work out to it and dance to it, all kind of stuff. I love that song, and I'm glad that we did that, because that one was actually done by a producer, writer. His name's Jim Beans, and he did a lot of records earlier on in Empire. And I remember being in the studio, and he took the trash can in the studio and he started like banging on it, recording it. And then he came out, he was like, LBDT. And I was like, LBD? I thought he said LGB. I thought he said LGBT. And he was like, LBDT. And he was like, watch. The LGBT community is gonna love this. This is gonna be for them. And I'm like, oh, you right. And I'm like, okay, LBDT. Look at my body, look at my body. And then when it came out, guess who the first? There was like,
No, that one goes so hard, and plus it's like a total affirmation, because I think sometimes
it is.
You know, we all looking, you know what I'm saying, questionable. You know, the nails are coming off, the hair is coming out, the clothes, like, you know, I smell my underarms every now and then and be like, oh. But, you know, but when you look at it, like, look at it, look at my body, and don't I look sexy? So I feel like that's one of those songs. If you ever feeling stressed, if you ever feeling like you're not cute,
turn that one on.
Put that one on for sure.
Absolutely.
So we looking for some more bangers like that. I think we have another question. One of the fans said, if you could choose how your journey ends up on Empire, how would you want your character's journey? I mean, you clearly probably know already what the journey looks like, but what do you think would be the end of the chapter for you?
I would choose for Tiana to I think she could do like another world tour. Mm-hmm. She could I think seeing Tiana single for a second with her kids, like see her do her business and things like that, and maybe get back with Devon, because I feel like Devon was good for her, but she just ain't know. Look, sometimes when you used to BS, you just don't know when a good thing came around. So maybe her and Devon could work out some things, and in a great parenting situation with Hakeem. That's how I would do it. Yeah. Right. So Tuesday is gonna be the last episode officially.
Yeah, that's crazy. I heard somebody mention that maybe it'll come back for like a movie, or like maybe they'll find some way to be able to like wrap it up in a different way, maybe not like an episode. Would you be open to doing the Empire movie, or find a way after all this is said and done to come back and finish it out?
Yeah, why not? I feel like we were all robbed of finishing it. We were all robbed of having our cast rap party to say bye to each other. Everyone kind of just trickled off in different schedules and things like that, different states that people really live in. So I would love to finish it off, whether it's a rap party or a movie or an episode or whatever, streamable episode or something like that. I would love to do that.
Okay, so y'all you heard it here. She's down. She's willing.
Damn.
So one of the things that like is getting me through my quarantine is playlists, listening to good music. I've been listening to your music. What are you listening to? Like, what's on the playlist?
I've been listening to Party Next Door's new album. Mm-hmm. I just downloaded DaBaby's new album.
That nasty song with you heard the Meg Thee Stallion and Ashanti song?
And Ashanti?
Meg Thee Stallion and Ashanti, they got a song called Nasty.
I heard Nasty.
Yeah. Make sure the kids leave the room though once you put that on.
Oh, yeah. I did hear that song. That song goes crazy. I listen to that when I'm working out. Mm-hmm. And I've really been listening to like a lot of jazz and like just chill music while I'm like doing what I have to do.
Yeah. So you've been keeping it pretty chill. Well, I'm see if there's before we go, I just want to see if there's any last questions, anything you want to answer. I mean, there's so many fans. You can clearly see that there's so much love for you. People they have jumped on and off despite, you know, all of our technical
I know. Thank you.
Let's see if there's any other questions that we can see. Oh, they want you to do a spinoff. They're like, can you and Hakeem do a spinoff?
Yeah.
He's trying to go on tour,
They like
y'all.
Drama. Yeah, that would be a great idea.
More acting? I know you said that, you know, you're going to focus more on music, but how much more acting do you see in your future?
I definitely want to get into more acting, more films, things that I'm passionate about. Get into the producer space, and also I'm working on pitching my own series idea as well.